Howdy. Hi, guys. Let me get the game unmuted here. Hopefully you can hear it okay. Ad break should be over. Oh my gosh, you guys were like, I'll stream, and like showed up. I love it. Thank you for showing up. It's been 84 years. It has been 84 years. Oh, I'm missing my, hang on, I'm missing my glasses. Okay, I don't feel right without my glasses. That's better. Oh, hi guys. So I missed a lot here. Bear with me. We had a bunch of check-ins. So Tara and Bali and Chicken Adobo and Theo and Nova, thank you for the check-ins. And thank you for the Prime sub, Theo. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Okart, oh, Okart's here. Hi, Okart. Okart has been a homie. They have been helping me with dailies and just being a generally really cool person on Final Fantasy 14 recently. I am, for better or worse, back into 14 again. Thanks for streaming. Needed a chill place for a bit. Good, I'm glad. Sorry, give me 1 second. There we go. I had to clear my throat. So hi, it's been a little over a month again since I've streamed. I have a good reason, I promise. I got a job. Also, thank you. I think Theo or who said congratulations on the job a second ago? Is it Adobo? No, it was level 99. Thank you. Thank you for the congratulations on the job. I got a new job. This is my 3rd week on the job. Thank you. It's slow going. The training is real slow, but when I get fully ramped up, it's going to be busy. So thank you. And that's kind of the reason I was MIA. I was applying for a lot of jobs and looking really hard for one because I needed one like ASAP. I needed one back in December, but people didn't really start hiring until January or February. So, oh yeah, busy is good. So had a job offer by the end of February and started mid-March, and it's been great. So I finally have money to pay all my bills again without having to scrape by with commissions and fall behind because I have a bunch and there's so much going on. So good on that. Also, I am trying out a new program that automatically changes my expressions for me, like with my face, instead of me having to toggle it. So if I make some weird expressions, if I start sweating or if I look angry like this, maybe. No, it's not doing it. Maybe it doesn't want to do it with the hair. Yeah, it's great. Let me see if I can get it to activate. There we go. It's a little touchy. I gotta work with it, but it's cool. Hey, I like my hair. So fun fact, whenever I was creating my model, I had 2 hair colors for my model. I had the turquoise and I had like an off-white, basically this color. So this color actually is canon. So it is canon. No, it's not V-Bridger. It is called VTS Face to Face. The 2 is the number 2. Yeah, I don't even know if I call it platinum. It was like white, like silver, basically. Because when I think platinum, I think of like super light blonde, and this is like beyond. Boof. So I guess the better question is, how have you guys been? It's been a month. Let's catch up. What's new in your life? How are you guys? We'll get started on the game soon, I promise. It's been a month. Bear with me. I will also get you guys caught up on where we left off, in case you haven't played the game or in case it's been a while, because it has been a while. So we just beat the pants off of Seymour and Lake Macalania Temple and got the Aeon Shiva. You turned 1 year older. Well, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you made another round around the sun. I would prefer you be here than the alternative. Been busy, newborn twins and all that. I heard about that. Congratulations, Theo. I'm super happy for you. I'm sure it's a lot of work, but I am proud of you. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. Got a lurk for sure. Doing okay here though. Good. No worries, mean dude. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you. Yeah, that is a huge life event right there. All right, well. Yeah, it seems like there has been a lot of good stuff going on. So I'm gonna go around the spear grid real quick before we go any further, because we're gonna have another battle here soon enough. God, it's been a while since I've played, so bear with me. Yuna gained 6 levels from this. Hey, Reliant, welcome in. Or Doll, sorry. I bet you that. I glanced. I'm sorry. Welcome in. I promise I can say your name. My brain just said nope. Now is also probably a good time for me to mention that I am running on about 4.5 hours of sleep and a prayer. So, go easy on me today. I just had trouble falling asleep last night. Still doing legendary weapons thing, i.e. Grid's quest? Yes, I will be eventually. The only one I can currently do at this point is Lulu and Kamari's. How do I siphon some of my rest to you? That's all right. I will be fine. Usually I get pretty decent sleep, like 7-8 hours, but last night
so
just
what
was
you're
not.
saying is maybe tea later.
Maybe tea later. Probably not caffeinated this late in the day, but you know. We ball. Ooh, which way do I need to go with Riku? Hang on. What is this? That is death. So, oh, that takes her up into Lulu's. Or up into Yuna's. I think I want to keep her on her path, so that answers that question on the direction we are going. Alrighty. No sleep, gang. Let's go. Let's go. I got you, homie. I got the caffeine. Oh, wait. Okay. So that's Sloga. Is this Titus's right here? Okay, so yeah, this is Titus's. Okay, so I need to... I don't know, do you think it's worth spending a level to grab Sloga real quick? Or even 2 levels to grab all of these right here? Or just take Orin on down through his. Ooh, because he's really close to armor break. I don't know. I gotta make a decision here. I'll go ahead and just continue down his. Haven't played in decades, so you can't even comment. There's really no right or wrong answer. It just depends on if I'm willing to spend a couple more levels getting him back around to his part of the grid. I'm on the expert grid as well, so it gives me some flexibility. Hey, our boy Kamari finally got some levels. Poor Kamari is so underleveled. Look at this. Our poor blue boy. All right, so we beat up Seymour. And he died right about near here. And just goes like, stay away from us, traitors. And we're like, traitors? We're not traitors. And now we gotta get out of the temple. Fun times.
Give me a break.
I also haven't done this puzzle in a long time. So there may be some back and forth, I apologize. And you beat him unprepared, which was epic. I think I did. I think I thought there was another save point inside of here. If I remember back to last stream. God, how long ago was that? Let me take a look real quick. How long ago that was. Sorry, everything's loading. 1 second. The last Final Fantasy X stream was 4 months ago. Oh, thank you much for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, we also got a first time. Oh, no, you were a first time chatter. I feel like I've seen your name before though. Where have I seen you before? Did you come over from the YouTube side of things? Or maybe you've just chilled out before. Oh, and Maddie! Okay. Yes. I was gonna say, I know your name. I know your name. That happens to me too often. No, I'm not angry. I'm not angry. Okay, now I'm angry. There we go. Oh, okay. Thank you. Because I was like, I know your name from somewhere. All right, let me see if I remember not what I meant to do. What to do here. Pretty sure I do. I need to go ahead and put an ice sphere, or ice sphere, not spear, sphere in here. I don't remember if it needs to be the left side or the right side, so we will find out. Might not matter. There is only one side, so it doesn't matter. Some of these have two. All right, so let's see. Try to figure out how to work this because we need 3 spheres total down here, or at least 2, I think. I think the destruction sphere goes down there as well. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, yeah, it's the glyph sphere right here that I need later. Step on the glowy pad, she said. That'll be great, she said. All right, let's do this one more time. I did not mean to step on that earlier, sorry. Yes, I know this is an old game, but when you haven't played it in a while, you start to forget things. There we go. All right, so gosh, it has been so long. I don't remember everything, so we're gonna find out. A game ahead of its time in 2001. Oh my gosh, this game was ahead of its time. Okay, that's one part of the bridge. Sorry, I'm finding out what these different parts do, because it's been a bit. Okay, nothing there, which is fine. Pretty sure that is where the chaos sphere goes, if I'm not mistaken. Or destruction sphere, whatever it's called. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we do want this part of the bridge first, if I'm not mistaken. The next problem is getting a second sphere down there. Because we need one to access the bridge right here. I swear I feel like there's another sphere I'm missing. Maybe it's further up top or something. Does it go right here, maybe? Yes, okay. There it is. Does it come back down if I remove it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Nothing there either. Okay, we'll come back for it. Well, fun fact, this is one of my favorite games of all time. I have put, I don't know how many hours into this game over the years. It's probably some ridiculous amount. You know what? Okay, there's a second part of the bridge. I swear this goes somewhere else though. Trying to remember, bear with me. You would think as many times as I played this game, I would remember it, but no. Final Fantasy X was groundbreaking. Well, it was one of the first PS2 games, or one of the first, I think, Final Fantasies, period. Ooh, I need that back up here. Okay. One of the first Final Fantasies, period, that had voice acting. Like, full casted voice acting. You would think as many times as I played that I remember it. You would, in your favorite replayed games ever. Mood. Come on, please take. Okay, I was gonna say, please take. We're just gonna stick that back there for a moment. Okay, I'm pretty sure, I think I need the glyph sphere in here, if I am not mistaken. Pretty darn sure. Okay, and I know this platform here is important. I'm trying to remember if I do I push the thing up here? It's been so long, I wish I could remember. Well, that just happened. All right. All right. Oh, wait. I think there was a return thing up top. I'm being dumb. I don't have to push it up. I have to call it up there. Deep to deep. Okay, so it looks like maybe I need to solve the bridge and then, hey, Nasaid, welcome in. I think I need to solve the bridge and then it shows up like right here under this block of ice. So I'm just getting things out of order, apparently. So this is going back right here for a moment. Push the table to the bottom via hitting the snow. You guys are probably like, Elkris has half a brain, and to that I'm going to agree, yes. I have half a brain. But I'm sorry, I don't really care for pina coladas. If anyone else gets that reference, you're as old as I am. Congratulations. You have 1.5 more brains than I do. Did you have a lobotomy? Speaking of lobotomies, I cannot think about that or even joke about that without thinking of that movie Sucker Punch. You had your third the other day. You're just shocked your head hasn't caved in. Well, apparently I'm in great company then. Okay, this is almost solved. The hardest part is just figuring out what to do with the destruction sphere. Haven't thought about Sucker Punch in forever. It's one of those movies that I watched probably entirely too young. And it really was a terrible movie. And it was kind of borderline almost traumatizing in a way. At that age. What year did that come out? Hang on, let me look. It came out in 2011. Oh, okay, so I wasn't that young. It must have just been one that like warped my brain though. Yeah, I was 17 when that came out. But I still remember thinking like this movie is really weird, and it just kind of stuck. It's kind of like Napoleon Dynamite. Once you've seen it once, you've seen it enough. Oh no. Okay. I don't have the right sphere in there. I think I transformed the wrong sphere. We might have a problem. I think we definitely have a problem. I may have to reload. Oh, you're dating yourself. I am not a spring chicken. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I'm a sphere short now because yeah, I think I need to reload. I think I'm a ice sphere short now because I had the wrong sphere in the yeah, I think I had the wrong sphere. Okay. All right, let me close the game and reload. All that work, and what did it get me? Pain. And apparently sweating. But pain. Yeah. Whoopsie poopsie indeed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you are supposed to run back down the ramp. Change that sphere out for the glyph sphere, and then get the destruction. No, I don't want a new game. No. Hope you guys are enjoying seeing me suffer. We're not going to talk about the fact this game is like 25 years old now either. Yes, very good. You should. Enjoy my sufferings at my expense. Okay, let's try this again, but we're going to load this time. You call it suffering, we call it content. Yeah, I was laughing to myself. I was like, haha, in order to be a content creator, you have to create content. Haven't created content in months. Oh my god. Once again, asking Titus to realize he has two hands, right? Why do we have two hands? To pet all the dogs. And or the cats. Oh no, okay, so Cat has banned, I'm gonna say it this one time. Just this once, it doesn't count. Cat has banned the word sphere, so yeah. So here we go. It'll be faster this time. I hope. What else am I gonna do with my points? Yeah, that's a huge issue for me, by the way. I'm sorry. I need to refine that reaction. That triggers too easily. I'm not sweating. Build a horde like I am. Well, so I don't really have any redemptions that are like high points for you guys. I'm sorry. I need to work on that. That is the one thing I severely lack on when it comes to streaming is ideas on what to do for redeems.
This is big brain time.
So if you guys have ideas and there's something you want to see, you can be like, yo, Elchris, I want this redeem. And I'll be like, okay, homie, I'll make it happen. Used to have a 20K. Yes, I did. And I stopped that because usually the redeems came through when I was not doing art. I was doing something else. And it just, it wound up being inconvenient timing. By the time I got around to it too, it was usually the end of stream and I was low on energy. It was a me problem, not a you guys problem. So I disabled that ages ago. I think I actually still owe Dante a doodle, or maybe I did take care of that. I don't remember. You can put them on hold while you don't do art though. See, you make a compelling argument there. You make a very compelling argument. All right, this one is going to go right here for the moment. Then we're going to yoink this one. This is going to go here. And then we're going to remember to replace the sphere this time. Yes. Yes. Yes, we are going to do that. What to do with your take a shot redeem? No point if you have alcohol, if you don't have alcohol in front of me or in front of you. The Macalania orb. The Macarena? There's a point early in the dialogue where Tita says, she's going to Macarena Temple. All right, this one needs to go right here. Whoosh. You know, speaking of funny redemptions, I don't think he's here, but a friend of mine, Gump, has a hot dog redemption. He has like a hot dog cooker thing, from what I've been told, that looks like a toaster. So he just has a redeem where you can have him cook a hot dog. And I don't know, I think that's very whimsical. I kind of love it. Does that mean, I don't know if I can say that word. Wait, did I violate the word ban? I don't think I did. I don't think I can say that name though. Does it canonically have a South America? I don't know. I want to think canonically if we're being... Oh, no, not falling for this again. Not falling for this again. I think canonically, if we're being honest, excuse me, it is in the same universe as Final Fantasy VII. The reason I say that is there are ties to the Shinra Corporation from Ten 2, like Shinra and Ten 2, to Shinra in 7. No, that's not what I meant to do. All right, we'll just call it back. It's fine. It's fine. Poof, it's back. Learn a new trick. Let's see. Oh, you can set a timer. That's so cool. All right, so put the glyph sphere in here. Okay. All right. So now let's go step on the glyph up here. No pressure. No pressure. Even though like most of this is cutscene. If this were a speedrun, I'd be so screwed. Okay, now we have our destruction sphere. And now we redo everything. It's great. All pressure. All right, get that set back up. Now we just need to tie a loud noise to the timer. I probably could do that with the tools I have. I have multiple streaming tools for stuff like this. Multiple. So I'm sure one of them could tie the two of those together. I would just be kind of afraid to. All right, so now we are going to take this and take it down below. Even better if it's an air horn that goes bow, 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 or something. Yes, I am being obnoxious. No, I don't care. Got it. And we have to get these from all the temples to get Anima. If I miss one, I have to come back for it later and have to fight a Dark Aeon, and it's not fun. It is not fun. So I'd rather not miss one and be able to get Anima later. So if you're wondering, if you're like, why don't you just go? That's why. Final Fantasy X being a prequel to 7 is fun. I guess technically it is a prequel. I want to think there's some Easter eggs showing Shinra from 10-2 in 7 and like some founding photos, if I'm not mistaken, especially in the remaster. I don't know. I haven't played the remaster. Don't quote me on that. Actually, I haven't played the original 7 either. Oopsie. I know enough about it. I know the plot. I just haven't played it. Yeah, I wouldn't think that I saw online that there was like a Easter egg of Shinra. So canonically, same universe, I assume. All right, let's GTFO. I just gotta be really careful not to step on this glyph up here. You know what? Can I go back and save? Can I go back this way? I can't go back this way. I can save. I've never tried that before. Safety, save. No. I just finished it. No. Just finished it. All I did was go save. It's okay. We still got the destruction sphere. It's fine. It's all fine. I think it's fine. Can you unsave? No, I can't unsave. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Oh no! The meeting shall continue until morale improves. Sorry, I'm not angry. My brow is just scrunched a little too hard, I assume. Hi, yeah. I'd say morale is pretty good right now, actually. Mistakes aside, despite the fact that we've been at this for like 40 minutes almost. Yeah, oops about that. Please tell me, do I have to, is it still here? No, I have to do it. I have to do it all over again. All of it? Are you serious? I'm never going back to safety save again. Not happening. Never. Never. So these globes are just materia then, basically. It could be a two, excuse me. I don't know what is going on with my allergies in my throat right now. It could be a 2-hour puzzle and restart. Yes, it could be. What's the opposite of safety save? Let's fuck it, we ball. the journey, not the destination. That is one way to look at it, for sure. Oh, I said it. How? How many did you redeem? Hey, let me tweak my angry settings because it keeps toggling too quickly. I am definitely not angry right now. I think I have to lower the threshold a little bit. Let's see if that helps. Clear the queue. All right. All right. All right. Once again. Oh, Psychodev. Hi. How are you? It's been a long time. I hope you're doing well. If I am not mistaken, you were either the artist or the rigger for one of my friends in the past. Long time ago. I mean, like 4 or 5 years ago. Long ago. Yes, I remember you. You guys would remember how many of your... me try that again. Again, running on 4 hours of sleep. You guys would be surprised at how many of your names I remember. And I remember whenever people stop showing up, I'm like, I hope they're okay. Not in like a weird parasocial way, just because, you know, I see names for a while and then I don't, and I'm like, oh my god, I hope they're okay. There's a minute or so. Oh, okay. So I was smart and I did have a cooldown. Yeah, it would have been chaos if I did not include a cooldown. All right. Last time. This last time's a charm. Man, now I have Hey Yabba Outcast stuck in my head. All right. Okay, now ladies. Yeah. You got it, dude. It is unfortunately just part of my nature. That is how my brain functions. But I'm glad that you're well. I am genuinely very glad to hear that. Only time no cooldown was when you had that subathon. You had like 10 part bully redeem. That was great. Or 10 points. That was great. You guys were throwing stuff at me all the time. I feel like I might need to change the name of the redeem though, because people are like, I don't want to bully her. And I'm like, please do bully me. Throw stuff at me. It's there for a reason. I just put a loaded potion gun in your hand and said, go do a crime. But yeah, Psycho, I was just telling everyone that I got a new job. I started about 3 weeks ago now. And it has been great. I'm enjoying it a lot. All right, so let's do this all over again. Whee! But your job is going good. I'm glad too. My last one was not a good fit for me. Oh, okay. Apparently it did save that I got it. My last one was not a good fit for me, so it is nice to have one that is a good fit for me. Okay, I need that one there for a moment, but I feel like there was one. There it is. One extra? Yeah, I need this one right here. So this one I think is going to work out a lot nicer. And it is completely remote, and I mostly work via email and tickets, and it is great. Gonna lurk for a bit. No worries, Adobo. Thank you for dropping by. Enjoy your dinner. Hopefully you have some chicken adobo. Assuming you're making dinner. That's a bold assumption on my part. Okay. For real this time, though. Let's get the hell out of here. Ah, no adobo, but thanks. Damn. Can't blame me for wishing good things. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but I really genuinely truly am an introvert. I joke that I am one of the most extroverted introverts you will ever meet. When I meet people in person, I come across as fairly extroverted. And I can make small talk and chat with you guys for hours, literally. But I do need alone time. And I do work best when I'm not crammed in like sardines and half cubicles with like 20 other people. Especially when people are coughing and sneezing and I get sick real easy, so. I would tell you guys cheers if I had alcohol, but it's water instead, so cheers. Once more the feeling. All right.
Please. Give us a chance to explain.
No need. I already know what I'll tell the other maesters.
Meaning?
Lord Seymour was the leader of the Guado before becoming a maester.
You're not letting us go.
Let you go? Lord Seymour would never forgive us if we did.
Wait! Wait! Jiskel's sphere! We can show it to them!
You mean this one? Yeah.
Hey!
The Guado take care of Guado affairs.
Oh, wait. Run!
All right, so here we go. And we don't stop running and we don't stop running. And we don't stop running and we don't stop running. Oh, you know what? I can talk to Owaka here. You've really done it now. Want to buy something just in case? Sure. I too like to pause a chase scene to go shopping. Actually, I think I'm okay. All right, so let me check some overdrive and some other things real quick. Okay, I burnt through everybody's overdrive. I feel like Lulu will gain more if I have her as comrade. Slayer, comrade. Okay, and let me think about my formation real quick. I think I want Riku in the party because so historically Tidus, Yuna, and Riku move the fastest in turn order. So it's generally best to start off with them and then swap out for other people. Damn, they move fast. Come on, Tidus, you're a Blitzball player. Put your back into it. Run faster! Run faster! Didn't run fast enough. Okay, and then we just swap out for Lulu.
So, how shall we do this?
And Orin? Oh. I attacked the wrong one, but that's alright. I'll go ahead and just cast haste on Orin. There we go. I took damage I didn't need to, but it's fine. Oh no, waiter. Anyways. That reminds me of that Top Gear meme where, what's his name? Jeremy Clarkson or something? Or one of them was like, oh no, anyways. What's the lore implications that Guado can just summon monsters at will? Can they control the faith? That's a good question. I can answer that. Once I finish dying over here. Goodness. So the Guado are very, I'm going to say etherically tuned. They are attuned to the far plane, which is where souls go when they die. So think of it like the life stream of sorts with energy and ether and all that good stuff, right? They are very, very, very attuned. They're one of the few people that can manage the far plane, actually, that lets people go and visit their dead relatives and see an image of them. And so I think because of that, they have the ability to call, I don't know if they call directly from the far plane or if they just call ether or spirits or whatever that are ambient, that are hanging around together as a monster. But earlier in the game, Lulu mentions that a lot of fiends are just spirits that didn't pass on properly. There was no sending, and so they resent the living. So it's probably really easy for someone that etherically sensitive to pull a monster back together or a soul into a monster, if that makes sense. I'm trying. I hope that tracks. If not, let me know and I'll try to explain better. That's my headcanon anyways. Edo Guado. That's based on the In Between Guardians of the Living and Dead. Yes, they are. That is correct. Ryan, hey! Oh shit. Oh shit. Howdy, how's it going? I'm not sweating, sorry. I need to work on that. So they're just putting putting together little spirit files into the form of a monster. Yes. So spirits already tip towards wanting to become fiends. Oh, okay. Okay, controller there. Sorry, my controller freaked out. They already want to tip towards that, so I think that they just give them a nudge. Oh, I need to look at a blue mage guy to make sure I don't miss anything. 1 second. Or Lancet. It's technically blue mage. All right, so let's see what all we need. This guide is terrible. Better. Okay, I don't think I have anything from here for a while, so we're good. You know what? Bucket Weeball. Oh, he hit. Okay. Yeah, you got the lore. I think they might pull using Pyreflies. Yeah, I think that's probably how it would work. Last thing I remember, you were trying to perfect dodge lightning 99 times in a row or something. Oh my god, that was that was years ago. Oh man, that was like, oh, probably 5 years ago. That was probably 2000, like late 2000, early 2001. Also, I'm sorry, we're doing an overdrive grinding montage here. Oh my gosh, that was so long ago. Yeah, I last year? No, it wasn't last year. It's been easily like 4 or 5 years ago. Had to do it a second time. The last time I remember doing this was on stream was years ago. I was still a bunny. I was a Benoy. And I got so frustrated I actually like paused midstream to go get a go get a drink. I was like, I need alcohol to survive this. No, I did try to start Final Fantasy X a couple years ago, back in 2024, and I think I had controller issues, and so I gave up for a while. Oh yeah, no, last year I was going through the zone, and I'm sure I did mention the horror of that. That was terrible. And you know, maybe I should set Lulu back to Slayer. I don't know. It might come to bite me in future battles. That Benoy, yes, I still have that Benoy. I can bring her back, I just don't. It was a fun time being a Benoy though, I enjoyed it. I think the worst thing about being a bunny was just the jokes I get about like skinning me or turning me into a stew or something. I'm like, that's really not that funny, and it's not that original. I got that many times, and I'm like, you sound aggressive and kind of creepy when you say that. Oh, I got that comment multiple times. Multiple times. I mean, at least easily like 6-7 times over the couple years I was a bunny. I was expecting more cringe flirting, not blatantly offensive. So actually, fun fact, I don't have people flirt with me very often unless I am like super oblivious. But I also have a partner, and he is in stream often, so that discourages it. People are a-holes, especially on the internet. Agreed. I love the bunny in your elf model as well. Thank you. I love my elf a whole lot. And I can do cool stuff like this now too. It's great. I was gonna say, watch him get confused all over again. I don't know. You're not ditzy enough to be the cringe flirters type. Yeah, that's part of it too. It's how I conduct myself. And I will be honest, how I conduct myself on stream is not too terribly different from real life. Might be a little bit more cringy, a little bit more jokey on stream, but I still tell dad jokes in real life. Speaking of which, we haven't had a dad joke in a long time. All right, dad joke, here's one. How many apples grow on a tree? All of them. Oh my god. That was really, really bad. Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? The food's great. There's just no atmosphere. Oh. I make myself suffer. My wounds are self-inflicted. Cringe flirters will flirt with a wall if it has a drawing of a boob on it, though. You're not that discerning. Well, thankfully, I don't seem to have that issue, so. I'm gonna get at least 3 overdrives charged up, probably, and then call it. I don't need all of them right now. There will be, absolutely time to grind later. No, they just want to get away with it as soon as everyone's paying attention to them, they scatter like roaches. Why did I read that Emmett Sucks voice? Scurry and scatter. Final Fantasy 14 is rotting my brain. Farewell. I am cringe, but I am free, L. And most of chat probably. Yes, actually. I am the sorcerer of Eld. Sloppy. Do I still have such devastation as a sound bit on here? I think I do. I had it for the longest time. I do.
Such devastation! Such devastation!
How very glib. And do you believe in Eorzea? How's it go? To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. Eorzea is not but a cobweb of lies. A city-state built upon falsehoods or something. I don't know. I could probably try to quote it and I'd probably butcher it. Okay, that's his. Okay, I don't know how many hours I put into Final Fantasy 14 at this point, but I've seen that cutscene enough times probably to quote most of it by memory. Most. The guy's monologue, but its brain rot always kills me. Oh, is that the Uwu one? And like the Uwu voice? All right, so slight spoiler, no spoiler. I am about to lose Yuna from the party real soon. So we're not going to bank too hard on her after this next battle coming up. Oh, like TikTok Gen Z. I don't think I've seen that one, or if I have, it was so cringe I ignored it. Yes, please send it my way. I would love to see that. All right, so let me check some overdrives real quick. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and get Waka's, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on because I don't want to spend too long here doing nothing. put Riku in the party to get her some overdrive as well. Joe Cat voices, are you serious? Oh, 3 years ago. Okay, so maybe I did see it and I just blocked it out of my memory. Oh, Waka killed it. Holy crap, Waka. Orin? Who needs Orin anyways? Also, ads are about to start in 10 seconds. I am so sorry. Grab a snack, stretch your legs, grab some water. You're not missing much. I am just grinding. I will be here. We'll be here. It'll be great. All right, and we're going to defend and charge up Riku's overdrive. Whee! Or not.
Heal us.
Allow me.
Sorry, we're just kind of chilling until ads are over. Maybe they haven't started yet. I don't know. So you're just prepping overdrive for the final boss fight? A boss fight. We have a smaller one coming up here soon that kind of sucks. It's not the worst in the world, but it's not super fun. So we're just prepping for that. And if you got sucked into an ad, I'm so sorry. Boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom. What do you give? Oh, sleeping powder. Interesting. All right, there's Waka's. Lumine, thank you for the sub. Welcome back. Any point you want to make tweaks, tweaks that can be done if you want. I'm sorry. What are we tweaking? Do you mean to the ads? I have the ads set to 3 minutes an hour, which is the minimum amount required by Twitch. And I do it once an hour because I would rather be able to schedule a quick break for everybody to get snacks and whatever, stretch their legs, get water, myself included, than have it split up or smack people in the face as soon as they join. You can lance a ton of enemy skills from a boss you fight, which makes it easier if you know how. Also, Waka, the Waka that haunts your Magic the Gathering games, probably. Yes, the same Waka. You know, what's really funny is it says it's still going on my end, but somebody told me earlier in the stream they only got a 30-second ad, so I'm not complaining as long as Twitch is happy. All right, so let's change my formation here. Start off with Tidus and Yuna. I may possibly burn through a bunch of Aeons in this fight. Save one more time. Simply Byakua's. She's not going to be in the party for a hot minute. Like, at all. I don't know why I did that. Oh, you can snooze them so you should be able to. Yes, I can snooze them. I try not to, unless we're in an important cutscene or something. Simply because if I snooze too many, then it turns pre-rolls back on. Toodaloo, Caribou. Yeah, you only get 3 snoozes, yep. Yep. Also, welcome back, everyone. We are moving on. We are moving and a grooving. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and steal. Oh, I just pushed it out of the way. Almost first try. All right, it auto potions. All right, so yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and summon. Screw it. Very polite monster indeed. Yes, there is a command to run them early too, and I do have it on my stream deck. Not to be confused with the Steam Deck. Dante, welcome in. Oh! No! Okay, bye, Shiva. I was really hoping she would dodge that. Brown hair. Alright, well, she took one for the team. Let's see. Do I have power break? I do have power break. Well, let's bring Valfor out. Sherbert deck. Just call her Sherbert. Hey, you got an intelligence free potion. Nice. Fits in with your experience with Shiva in 14. Haha, dodged you, bitch. I don't know if I can do enough damage without an overdrive. Okay, there we go. Off to a good start. And I anticipated that, so we are fine. But I didn't come in with full overdrive gauges across the board, so I am at a little bit of a disadvantage, but it's fine. It's really not that big of a deal. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and haste on Titus, I think, and start getting a haste chain going. Okay, this thing, I need protect. This thing doesn't really use magic, so. I'm gonna swap Yuna out for maybe Waka? I got 2 out of 3. Oh, okay, that was some nice damage. All right, and let's see how I do on a Xbox controller. I'm not used to these, so wee. There we go. Okay. I've only ever played this on a PlayStation controller, so I'm like, this is different than the Switch controller, which is different from the PlayStation controller. All the buttons are backwards. Send help. All right, darkness for 3 turns, or what's the difference between that and dark attack? Almost always. Okay, we'll try our luck with this one. Okay, we all have haste. Cool. We'll see if this works. It did not work. That's all right. Can't do much with Riku other than steal. Yore, hey, welcome in. Long time no see. How are you? I am so happy you guys have been so hyped for Final Fantasy. Like, I put out a quick poll over on Discord, and I was like, hey, pick one. Honkai Star Rail or Final Fantasy X, and it was like 9 to 1 or something, or 8 to 1. That doesn't do a whole lot. Nice dodge there. And what do you enjoy watching more than HSR? Yeah, I play HSR just because it's fun. It's something I personally enjoy. Hope life has been treating you well. It has been. It has. I started a new job about 3 weeks ago, so it's been great. I'm gonna get her magic as high as I can and then let her rip. I don't remember how many focuses it takes, but it takes a few. And actually, I probably should swap out and get Amari at least one hit in. Please, Lancet. Oh, that's ironic that finished it. Okay. Good call bringing in Kamari then. I thought that fight would be a lot longer. What a Lancet. What a unit. Yeah, everybody at a level except for Riku, which she's still, it's fine. She's really close to the next level. We will have plenty of Riku time going forward.
Praise be to Yevon. That's what I would have said if I was a follower of Yevon. We were all there and in one piece, even if I had a headache from wondering what was in store for us next.
And there is a convenient save sphere here for us, so we're going to go ahead and save. And we're also going to go around the grid before, you know, before it's all said and done. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. How are you, Yore? How are you doing? I asked chat earlier in stream how they were doing, and I got mostly good answers. A little bit of existential dread. Someone made another trip around the sun, which, mood, but, you know, glad that they're still here. All right, let's get osmosis. Osmos, sorry, not osmosis, osmos. Okay, that's Eunice. Yeah, she was so close to protect. She was like 3 levels away. Technically 4. I could have gotten that for that fight, but it wound up being fine. And we learned Sloga. Nice. Oh, you finished Game of Thrones. Nice. I never really kept up with Game of Thrones. I'm gonna pause for a second so we can just chit chat. I never really kept up with Game of Thrones, but I had family members who did back in the day. So I would catch like bits and pieces of it, like just walking through, like whenever I was visiting. And I did hear about the ending, and the ending upset me. Like, I liked Khaleesi so much. Like, she was my favorite character. And I was just like, how dare you write this about my girl and do her dirty like this? Because one of my biggest pet peeves in books and movies and stuff is when a character suddenly acts contrary to like anything they have ever done the entire show or book or whatever. And you're like, that's not that's not realistic. Like, come on now. Come on, that's not how they would act. Yeah, I blame the writers. They were in a hurry to wrap up and go work for Disney, and then Disney pulled the plug because they're like, yeah, you made a mess of this. So. You're gonna start Supernatural soon at some point. Supernatural is great. I have a bunch of family members who really love Supernatural. The show got you to read the books, and man, you're waiting for the books to finish before you finish the series. Are the books done at this point, or are they still being worked on? Molly, it's the other Chris. It's Molly Chris. How are you doing, Molly? Your question is, I wonder if they're cooking an Arya series at some point. Oh, I don't know. There was talk about it. The books are 10 years behind. Oh my gosh. Well, Martin's been busy writing other stuff though. He helped out with like Elden Ring too, didn't he? And the books got up to 5 out of 7, and that was like 10 years ago. I feel like Martin's kind of in a pickle too about how to proceed after the reception that the show got, because, you know, the show writers kind of did their own thing and took it on, and I don't know how much the hype still lives on, like, for the books themselves, so he has to be really careful what he writes. Or he could just give everybody the middle finger and say, it's my book, screw you. Screw you, I make the rules.
We're under the lake ice, aren't we? Look, that's the bottom of the temple.
Which, to be honest, I thought we were further.
We've fallen a long way.
I thought we were further away than that. You can adapt certain things from the series into the books depending on what was liked. That's the beauty of being an author too. You can choose what you want to happen.
So now we're the traitors that killed a maester. So now
Okay,
we're
same thing.
What now, I wonder?
What now? You act first and think later, don't you? I mean, can't you be a little more responsible? We're all depending on you, you know?
A lecture?
No. Just a suggestion.
You should place trust in your friends. But you can't expect someone to protect you all the time. You would do well to remember that.
Is that a lecture?
It's advice.
There is a treasure chest over here I do want to get.
Hey, Wonka, would you cheer up? Look, we only did what we had to do.
It doesn't matter. Don't you see? I've always walked the path of Yevon. But now, I'm a traitor. How could this happen? Damn!
It's not Riku's fault either.
Huh? You don't know how I feel. Wonder what the Aurochs are doing now.
I'm sure Uni's okay. She's breathing fine and all.
I can see it. It's in the background.
Lulu and Waka.
Well, Waka's in shock. Can't blame him either. And Lulu, well, she's just the same as always.
She's so together. All grown up, I guess.
I guess.
Well, just give me 5 or 6 more years.
I forgot about that.
So, Kamari, how do we get out of here?
Hey, don't change the subject.
Yes, change the subject.
We climb.
Kimari too.
Only those who try will become.
Huh?
I think he means you have to work hard if you want to be like Lulu.
Oh, I will.
Kimari think Riku should stay Riku.
Huh? Hey, are you saying I'll never be like Lulu? Kimari!
laugh at a time like this.
Yuna?
Okay, we're gonna come right back to Yuna in just a moment, hopefully. I really want that treasure chest.
To confront Maester Seymour about his father, Lord Jiskel. I wanted to convince him to turn himself in to Yevon's judgment.
In exchange for marriage?
Yes, if that's what it took.
So, what did Seymour say?
He didn't say anything. Now I don't even think it was worth it. I should have told you what I was going to do.
Enough! Dwelling in the past is futile.
Hey, you don't have to say it like that.
You want to waste time listening to her regrets?
You don't have to say it like that.
Good for Riku
Our
for
immediate
speaking up.
concern is Yuna's pilgrimage. Are you willing to go on?
Yes. But then, do you think Yevon will allow it?
The Faith are the ones that give power to the summoners, not the temples or the teachings. If the temples try to stop us, then we will defy Yevon if we must.
Whoa!
I can't believe you said that.
Sir Orin?
Count me out. We have to atone to make up for the sins we have committed. Of course. It's not like I ever liked Maester Seymour, yeah? No way I'll ever forgive him for killing Lord Jiskel. And for trying to do us all in two, you know? But still, the bunch of us going against Yevon? No way!
But still, we have transgressed. And must face our punishment.
We must go to Bevel. We must speak with Maester Micah and explain what has happened.
By the way, quick note, I try not to talk over top of cutscenes if I'm real quiet. I promise it's not dead air. I'm just letting people who haven't played the game or haven't played in a long time watch.
There is no other way, I think.
I agree.
Sir Orin,
So it is decided.
will you come with us?
I am the troublemaker after all.
Yeah, that's right. You can always count on Aaron to complicate things.
Yeah. Kamari roars and Orin runs off, and...
I never asked you to follow me.
Hey, but that's what friends are for. Right?
Yep.
Thank you.
Huh?
Friends, huh?
I would really like to get this treasure chest. Pretty please.
Man, how can you all act like nothing's wrong? Must got nerves of steel or something.
You're too edgy. Listen to the hymn and calm down.
All right, so let me get caught up on chat now that that long cutscene is over. Let's see. What's the last thing I read? Could adapt. I read that. If he makes good, people won't care if he does that. That's the issues that showed it end good. If he does make it good, they won't care. I say the same thing about Fallout. It's a dumpster fire. And as you heard as a Fallout fan, you don't know if you want to see it. I don't know. I've heard good things about it, but a lot of the good things that I heard were I can't talk. Were from coworkers and people who hadn't played Fallout necessarily. As someone who will never read the source but enjoyed the show, you're hoping Game of Thrones books finishing doesn't end up like a Half-Life situation, where people wait in unending limbo for something that's just always up in the air. You freaking love Lulu and Waka as platonic buddies. Oh, well, Ryan, do I have a story for you? And I don't feel like it's too spoilery for me to say this, because you find this out immediately, like first thing in Final Fantasy X-2. They wind up getting married and having a baby. So Waka and Lulu are canon. Yes, I'm not kidding you. Let me find the wiki page. All don't remember what they named it. It started with the V. It was like Vidina or something. He married his brother's widow. That's some biblical kind of stuff. So from my understanding, I'm grabbing the wiki page here. Here you go. I don't know how spoilery this is, but you can at least like look at the picture if you don't want to read anything. I don't think that Lulu ever married Chapu. I think it was just a, you know, a fling. Like she was in love with him.
Is that coming from the temple?
Yes, it is Yevon's gift. It soothes the hearts of the faithful.
But I want to think that Chapu had talked about proposing to Lulu after he won the cup or something, or came back from war. I don't remember. It was one of the two. It was mentioned. Yes. Okay, I got it.
Jack used to sing this song.
Yeah, over and over. But not this good, that's for sure.
Another trait you share.
What? You were listening? Hey, can't I get a little privacy?
I love the flashback.
Your singing reminded me of Spira.
Oh, right. You're not originally from Xanarkand, are you? You homesick?
Maybe.
Say, how'd you get to Xanarkand anyway? Sin?
So Ryan, if you don't mind, sorry, I do have a few rules here in chat. So I know you're not joking, you are giving context, but I do have a rule to keep religion and politics out of chat if possible. So I'm not mad, not shaming or anything, you know, not upset, just letting you know for the future. But you're not wrong.
So. That proved it. Sin was the link between Xanarkand and Spira. Which means, if we kill Sin, I'll never be able to go home.
No, you're okay. So I'm not mad and I'm not upset or anything like that. You were just, you know, saying like, whoa, this is so like medieval type shit. Like I completely get it. Just letting you know for the future. And I'm sorry if I embarrassed you or upset you. We are all good.
The singing stopped.
There's something here.
The ground.
And the main reason I have that rule is just because it can get messy real quick. I just don't want you guys fighting in chat.
Sin!
The toxin, watch out!
It was then I knew that Sin really was my old man. For the first time, I was finally able to believe it. The song you were listening to. What is it this time?
I love how Sin is such a plot device in this game.
Xanarkand. Ah, you homesick too? That's not your world anymore. You're Sin now.
I have no idea what Sin is until the end, right? They do that on purpose.
Hey, I'm older now, you know? I know. You want this to end. I'll find a way, promise.
Your browser borked for no reason. You're all good, Nova. Don't worry. Are you though, Titus? Are you? Oh, I skipped it? Oh, no, it skipped itself. Wait, that's Sin, or it was. So I can at least tell you that Sin is Jet. Sin is Titus's old man. So yes, we were told that. No, you're okay. Yes, Sin is Jet, Titus's old man. It was revealed to Titus back in Luca, back before we crossed the Thunder Plains and Macalania and stuff, so. Only you know the Magic the Gathering side. You're kind of curious. No worries. Did you catch some of the older streams, Mean Dean? If not, I can kind of recap what's happening for you. Probably, mostly. Give you the too long didn't read. 10 is a really great game. I love it. There's a reason it's my favorite, and I have replayed it so many times. So I think I can recap pretty well without spoiling too much. You're lurking mostly though? Okay. Well, I'll give you a quick recap real quick. So basically we start off as Titus in Xanarkand. And we find out that his dad was like this big international blitz star, you know, big deal. And he just disappeared one day. And so Titus has a game, and he's risen to fame as one of the players for the Xanarkand Abes. And in the middle of the match, Sin attacks and destroys a good chunk of Xanarkand. And Orin, the guy in the red coat with the glasses, shows up, and he was like, "Here, a gift from Jet, your father." And he goes, "My old man?" He's like, "Yeah, here you go." And so he winds up fighting a bunch of Sin spawn with Orin and gets sucked into Spira. And he wakes up alone in Spira. Orin is gone somewhere, who knows? And he winds up in a ruin by himself and is trying to figure out how to survive. It's cold and it's dark, and there's no food or light or anything. And you find out like Titus is a little bit of a whiny baby, like slightly. But anybody sucked into another world from their home, cold and hungry, would probably be a little whiny too, let's be honest. He gets attacked, winds up meeting Riku, who saves him. We find out she is Albed, which is another race. They are going to be very important actually here in the next few minutes, because we are in the Beaconell Desert where the Albed live. So slight spoiler there. You'll see it in like the next like 30 minutes. And he winds up boarding a ship with Riku and going to do a big dig underwater. We don't know for what. It's kind of shown, but if you don't know, you don't know. I'm not going to spoil it. So they fight a monster, salvage a big dig, and Sin pops up near the boat, whisking Titus to Besaid. And Besaid is where he meets Waka, Lulu, and Yuna, and Kamari. And you find out that Yuna is a summoner who is on a pilgrimage to gather all the Aeons. She has to go and pray to them to summon the final Aeon and become High Summoner and to defeat Sin. And so as we play on, like we go through Besaid. Yeah, he's 17. Yuna's 17 as well. They're both young. They're both young. You know, as you play through the game, you go to the next island for the next Aeon, which is Ifrit. And while you're there on the island, you know, you get Ifrit. You meet a couple of supporting characters. Yeah, I don't know if they show up in Magic the Gathering. It's Donna and Bartello. As well as Passe and Isaru, I think, or maybe they're later. It doesn't matter. But you go through the island, it's like a jungle, you get Ifrit, and then you go to Luca, which is like the big hub of Spira. It is the largest city in Spira, and it is protected because that's where the Blitzball Stadium is. So you participate in the tournament. They fight the Albed Sykes, and then you fight the Luca Goers. And the Luca Goers are like the undefeated champions. And in the middle of the match against the Sykes, which Titus is not part of, there is a rumor that Orin is in the cafe in Luca. So you go after Orin to see if you can find him. He's not there. Yuna gets kidnapped. And so Kamari, Titus, and Lulu go rescue her. She's been kidnapped by the Albed. And at that point in time, we think it's because they're trying to just get an edge in the match. Like they're really poor players, so they want the Aurochs to throw the match. But we rescue her, get back. You can or cannot beat the Aurochs, beat the Luca Goers. I did. I got really lucky. You guys helped me a lot. And then from there, you move down what's called the Jose High Road, which is this really long high road where you're going towards Jose, which is the third temple where Ixion is, the big like unicorn. And halfway through there, you have a, in Luca 2, you have a brush with a maester of Yevon. Yevon is like the governing religion. And the maesters are like basically like the head priests. There's like a small handful of them, like 5, 6 maybe, I don't know. Named Seymour. He's a Guado, which is just another race. It's more tree than human, but it's humanoid. And you wind up coming across an operation. It's called Operation Mihan on the Mihan High Road between a bunch of different races of Spira and the Albed. And they want to use machines or machina to defeat sin. They think they have this really powerful one that'll defeat sin for good. And so there's this big battle, and it winds up turning into a massacre. Everyone just dies. Sin wipes them all out for the most part. A few people survive because they were further back, and because they were, you know, quote unquote believers in Yevon. And so Yevon protected them. And so there's kind of this, I don't know what to call it other than walk of shame from Operation Mihan onto Jose. And there's this first real sense of like, oh my gosh, the story actually is like really dark. Because up until this point, sin has been killing and destroying, and you've seen some funerals and stuff, but it's not been super personal. You haven't seen like the massive destruction. So that at that point it becomes more personal. So you move from Jose to the Moonflow, and on the Moonflow, as you're crossing it to get to the other side, to get to Guado Salam, where the Guado live, the tree people, Yuna gets kidnapped, or at least like there's an attempted kidnapping again by the Albed. So you go and you beat up a giant machina. And on the other side of the Moonflow, you run into Riku, who was inside the machina that you beat up. And you find out that she is, maybe it's been revealed, if not small spoiler. I don't think it's too big of a spoiler. You find out she's actually Yuna's cousin. Also, sorry, not angry. I had my brow furrowed a little too much. You find out she is Yuna's cousin. Her mother is Sid's sister. Sid is Riku's dad. So you find out she's half Albed. And you also find out that Waka is incredibly racist against Albed. And so everyone was like, don't tell Waka. Like, do not tell Waka about Yuna's lineage. Do not tell Waka that Riku is Albed. Because as much as he hates the Albed, he doesn't know. So you go through Guado Salam, and while there, Maester Seymour decides to, for whatever reason, propose to Yuna. We find out why later. I can't spoil it right now. It is explained. And Yuna is incredibly flustered. And while there, they decide to visit the Far Plane, which is like the area of the afterlife where souls go to. And the Guado can make it to where souls will appear, and you can kind of like view the image or like an illusion of your loved one. They don't interact, they don't move. It's kind of like just a picture that you can talk to and visit your departed loved ones. And Yuna decides that she is going to talk to Maester Seymour. Like she hasn't made up her mind yet. She's trying to make up her mind. And on the way out, Jiskel Guado, who was a former maester, gives Yuna a sphere. He drops it, like his shade, his spirit, whatever, drops it, and she takes the sphere and sends him properly onto the Far Plane to rest for good. And at the next stop in the Thunder Plains, she watches the sphere, and we find out that Seymour Guado murdered his father, Jiskel Guado, and took over the role of maester after murdering him. So there was like a big, and this is where like the part of the story we were just leaving. There's this big internal struggle with Yuna about like if she trusts her friends and her party, and if she tells them what's going on, or if she keeps it to herself. And she decides ultimately she's going to keep it to herself, and she's going to try to bargain with Seymour. And unfortunately, Seymour is older, wiser, more experienced, and just she was being kind of naive. But she's 17, and she thought she could handle it. So she winds up going to Macalania, which was the lake that we were just at the temple, to bargain with Seymour and say, hey, I know you killed your father. And she used agreeing to marry him as a bargaining chip to get close to him, to talk to him. And Seymour just doesn't care. He just does not care. He does not give two flying flips. And so about that point in time, we find out about the sphere and about what Seymour did, and everyone's like, oh my god, Yuna is in danger, because she's trying to negotiate with this guy. And so we run after her, and we wind up having to fight Seymour. And in the fight with Seymour, we kill Seymour. Yeah, we kill a maester of Yevon, which is like the main religion. That would be like killing one of the highest cardinals of the Catholic Church, for example. Like just as a real life example. And we were branded as traitors. So we had this huge escape scene, and we had a fight, and we fell through the ice underneath the temple. And then there was that cutscene you just saw, and now here we are. We are washed up on Beaconell Island. Technically, we're not supposed to know where we are, but I'm telling you where we are. So that's like the too long didn't read of the game, like me keeping it as short as I can, while like still filling in details. And this is where the game starts to get real here soon. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that fills in some questions. And if you need answers, let me know.
Where am I?
Yes, Seymour was a priest. Yes, yes, yes. He was basically like the equivalent of a cardinal, if you think about the Catholic Church. But like one of the head cardinals. And so let me get caught up on chat as well. Ifrit is a card at least. Oh, interesting. Oh no, Seymour got a card. Oh god. From what you heard, they're trying to push it was about capitalism. What's going on here? Oh, we talk about Fallout. I'm sorry. Capitalism is the main critique of the show. Okay, sorry, you guys are having a conversation. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Forgive you this time. Be good for a while, okay?
Oh, there was a chest in the water. I'm going back for that. Yeah, you're all good. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything important. That's all. And we're going to save again real quick. Hey, John, welcome in. Nice model. Thank you. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Did you catch my quick question on Seymour? Would you say that his magic was more in terms of colors here? Yes, Seymour is very heavily elemental. Like fire, ice, lightning. Am I missing one? Oh, fire, ice, lightning, water. So yes, he absolutely is a mage. He is a black mage before a priest. And actually at one point he joined you in the party in the Mihan operation, like the big operation I told you where Sin wipes like everybody out basically. And you find out he's incredibly strong, or at least like at that point in the time, he's really strong.
Need some help?
You're doing good. You're just doing your normal thing, looking for people to help on old games. So let's go. Unfortunately, I am more or less a veteran of this game. But I am glad that you're here. You are welcome to chill out with us if you'd like. There are some things I've forgotten because it's been a while, but I'm pretty confident.
Are you all right?
His card is green, so you're trying to put stuff together. Yeah, Seymour winds up being a really important character. I can't say too much more about him because I just can't. Even saying more about why. I'll just say we may or may not, plausible deniability, see Seymour again. Sin also has a card, of course. But you know what's really funny is I am not a Magic the Gathering player, but the Final Fantasy X collab did get me kind of interested. We're gonna haste on him. Been helping people for a long time. Might as well chat with someone who's not totally oblivious. Well, thank you. I take that as a compliment. Now, granted, it has been a few years since I last played, so there may be things I forget, but okay, we're gonna go ahead and use eye drops. Oh wait, it already wore off. Crap. No, it didn't. I don't know. Either way, it's fine. It counters Tidus's theme, so you guys it makes sense that way. Yes. Oh boy, back after a long time? Going for a plat? No, not going for platinum. Does it have death touch? Oh, it's immune to death touch. Dang. That would have been really epic. Gosh, so Final Fantasy X is one of my favorite games of all time. It's kind of a comfort game that I just play, I don't know, maybe every 4 or 5 years. I always wind up coming back to it. So I will be going for all ultimate weapons at one point though. So that includes chocobo races and dodging lightning and general pain. It's the pain. Oh, it's one of your favorites too? Nice.
The others? Haven't found them yet. We're supposed to stay in one place if we get split up.
Wait here if you want. He's not.
Did you have a redeem that was just Titus laughing? I think it was the Titus victory fanfare. Let me find it. Yeah, I do right here. Yeah, that's it. I also have Yuna saying, I don't like your plan. It sucks.
You alone? Mm-hmm. Where's Yuna? Damn it! First I lose Yuna, then I'm ambushed by Machina. Great day I'm having.
But yeah, funny fact. Would love a funny fact. Yes, please. Kicked metal in sandals. Yep. That is Waka in a nutshell. Wait, is this the... Okay, I think that's the way I just came from. If you ever ask too much, let me know. No, ask all the questions you want. All good. Oh, that's what you said before you started helping people.
It's not your fault, Kamari.
Nice. Well, I will be in hella pain whenever it is time for the chocobo races. The chocobo races are the bane of my existence.
That's how it's done.
I probably could set them all to Slayer for the most part, but I tend not to do that because if I forget to change it before a boss battle, well, then I don't charge my overdrive gauge in combat.
Oh yeah.
Missing Yuna already. Son of a... No. Yeah, way back when you had a friend of yours playing the game, quit the game at Flux fight. Oh, now that is the hardest fight in the entire game, in my opinion. Let me make sure I'm thinking of the right battle, because there's a few of them. If it's the one on the mountain I'm thinking of. Yes, okay, that, in my opinion, is the hardest fight in the entire game. That is the fight that I lost to the most ever over, like, all of my runs. Yep. I don't know what these are weak to, so let's just start with Thunder. Yep, that one. Yeah, in my opinion, that is the hardest fight in the entire game. I think that is the biggest difficulty spike, in my humble opinion. This is as far as you made it in the game, you think? Oh, dude, you missed out. There's some big truth bombs that get dropped here soon.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Waka didn't get blinded. Nice. imagine what it'd be like to live in a world where a bird could just dive bomb you and make you go blind. Like there's just like this dark cloud swimming in front of your eyes. That would be kind of terrifying, actually. We won't even talk about Marlboros and their bad breath. Ooh. Yeah, we don't fuck with the cactars. Nope. So Waka and Lulu, please tell me the kids got Lulu's brains and not Waka's. I don't know. We only, so kind of spoilery. So you find out Lulu's pregnant like early on in 10-2, like early on, like chapter 1. And the baby isn't born until like chapter 5. So it's still like baby, whenever the game ends. The cactars hurt. They hurt.
Oh, hey guys, where's Uni?
Gone.
Gone. Some guardian I am.
There's something I want to tell you, but promise not to say anything.
Hang on.
No glaring either. I know where we are. We're on Bikanel Island. There's a place us Albed call home near here. Uni's there, I'm sure of it. Other Albed must have come and rescued her.
Rescued? You mean kidnapped?
What does it matter as long as she's safe?
That's right. Anyway, I will take you there if you promise that you won't tell anyone about it. Especially not Yevonites, okay? You know they don't like us Albed. Who knows what they'll do if they knew?
Give me a break. What are you accusing Yevon of this time?
Yevon did something really bad to us before.
They did, actually.
Well, you Albed must have deserved it.
Can't you guys talk about this later?
Just promise you won't tell anyone about this island. Promise?
Waka, come on!
All right, I promise. Lead the way.
Apparently gets pregnant without ever showing. Yes, that is correct. I think it's just because it was a lot of work for the devs to make a second model, so they didn't. The reason why 10-2 even happened is because they had leftover assets, and they were like, hey, what if we did? And Square Enix was like, yeah, what if you did? At least we got 10-3. It's a book, and it's shit, but hey, we got 10-3. Yeah, we don't talk about 10-3.
Let me handle the Macalania. I can take them apart piece by piece.
That ties into what I was talking about earlier before you came in, John. We were talking about Game of Thrones. And I was telling chat that one of my biggest pet peeves in literature, in either, you know, movies or books, is when a character suddenly acts out of character for them. They suddenly make a decision or do something that they wouldn't normally do. Yeah, Square was hurting for cash. People have been asking for a prequel with Braska and Jet and Orin for years, and they won't do it. I'm just like, Square Enix is allergic to money. Oh, what a dodge. What a dodge. Back when Square knew how to make money. Yeah, Square has been kind of in trouble recently. Let's get Orin in here. Build us some overdrive gauges. Oh, is Orin not set to... Oh, Orin's probably set to Slayer. Shit. One day they really will make their Final Fantasy. So actually, if you don't know the history behind Final Fantasy, to my understanding, back when Square Enix was Squaresoft, or maybe even before then, they were about to go bankrupt. And so they made one final game that was titled Final Fantasy, which ironically saved them from bankruptcy and launched the entire series. So it really was, the first one was supposed to be the last. Let's see what Kamari's set to. Nothing. Do you know Final Fantasy will end at 29? Where did you hear that, John? They became dumb once the PS3 dropped. You know what's really funny was the last Final Fantasy I ever really played for a hot minute was 10. I think I tried 12 back in the day. And I didn't really jive with it because the system was so different. And then by the time 13 came out, I had just started college. Oh my God, this was so long ago. Yeah, by the time 13 came out, I had just started college and I didn't have money for a PS3 or the game. So, fun times. Oh, ooh. They might just skip over 30 and go to 31. Or they might put 3x or something, I don't know. The people at Square are smart enough to work their way around that.
So be it.
All right, I'm gonna do something here. Bear with me. Let's get Waka in here and get him healed up. Let's see if this works. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see. No matter what they do, the game will be memed to hell. I need to sort my inventory, get that at the top.
Look sharp.
Question is, Oren just fan bait because he's working on you? He's just so try hard. So I think they had the concept, at least like the character art, before they had the character fully written. Oren is very tropey. He is like the grizzled old man of the group. And I think honestly by Spira standards, he's actually kind of old. Most people don't live that long in Spira. Oh yes, let's go. But hey, let's hope the MC will be the owner of a brothel after all. We know they work in 14. So funny enough, I was actually just telling chat, I am back on my Final Fantasy 14 bullshit again. And I am not sorry about it at all.
Hey, you, Macalania.
Miss me?
Farewell.
Casually try hard.
No time to waste. Let's go.
I mean, Orin is pretty cool, let's not lie. Technology isn't evil. Also, we put murder bots in the desert randomly. You find out more why later. Yevon did some pretty terrible stuff to the Albed. That is, nope, ain't messing with this. Not messing with that right now. You don't play 14, you refuse to rent an MMO. The worm, the spice. Funny enough, I have not seen Dune, but I know the references. I enjoy 14, but I know it's not everyone's cup of coffee. At all. Also, the ad break is starting in about 45 seconds. I'm sorry, I cannot turn this off. Oop, not what I meant to do. So if you'd like to grab some water, stretch your legs, take care of yourself. Yes, make a cup of coffee in like 30 seconds. It'll be great. Perfect timing. Professionally timed. I should get back into 14 eventually. I've been taking breaks from 14 for a while. It seems like I leave for a year or so and then wind up coming back. So this is my time to come back. I've been back for a couple months now. To be aware, if this is on Switch, the worm is not to be fought. No, I am currently playing on my PC through Steam.
As you wish.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da. We are so back. We are so back. Minus ads, but you know, we'll be back from ads soon enough. By the way, I'm not going to bother trying to get everything here in the desert right now, because I will spoil and say this is an area that we can easily come back to later. Poor Waka's getting so beat up. Yeah, I seem to take a break from 14 and only hop on long enough to keep the FC house and my house, and then I am back to it all over again.
Let's go.
So on the Switch, when the battle is won, the victory screen stalls and you're just stuck with characters. Oh, I didn't know that. Something's written here in Al Bhed. Beware a fiend. Weaker fiend to the right, stronger fiend to the left. Thanks, Riku. She pushed me out of the way. Okay, and we will chill here for a minute while ads finish. I'm actually going to stand up and stretch my legs. So we will be right back. I'm going to take a quick break. I will get words on the stream pulled up so you guys can play that while I am stretching my legs, and we will be right back to it. Momentarily. There we go. One second. I'm waiting for it to load. No, T, did you do a T redeem? Sorry, I've kind of missed my redeems earlier. You know what? I can do T. It'll be a little bit of a longer break though. Oakheart did a hydrate. I've missed 2 hydrates. I'll go ahead and take a couple sips while I'm at it too. Okay, so took care of the hydrates and I'll go make some tea and I will be back. Weaker fiend, Mama didn't raise no bunny. All right, we are so back. Sorry about that. I have my tea. It is currently steeping. I also decided to heat up a stroopwafel while I'm at it. If you guys have never had a stroopwafel, it is amazing. Highly recommend you look up what they are. So thank you for waiting. I don't know how much longer I'm going to play tonight, or at least like how far we're going to get. So we're gonna kind of go for it. We're going to see how things go. Splendid. That wrong one. Let's see if Oren can get it. Oren got it. There we go. They make waffles with the filling. Yes, they do. And the nice thing about them is they are super thin. They are a little bit closer to a soft ice cream cone type waffle than a regular waffle. By the way, did you see what oh no, I'm sorry. Let me go back and look. I just sat back down. Sorry, still scrolling up. There's a lot of words with friends here. Oh, no, I did see what you said about the Switch and it's stalling, which is interesting. That must have been an issue with the port. Is there something else I missed? What's a tealer? Someone who teals things. Yep. I saw it, so we're good. I don't think I missed anything else. I want to think there are... okay, there's at least a treasure chest over here I'm going to grab. We're just going to kind of get our stuff and get out of here. We're not going to linger in this area too long.
Say your prayers.
Someone who makes your house teal. Well, joke's on them. I like teal and turquoise. Missed. All right. It's fine. But what if I want a blue house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette and everything is blue? If you get that reference, bless. I'm showing my age here.
You like that?
I need to tweak this. Bear with me for just a moment here. Yeah, it's a little too, okay, I think that's better. I don't think I'm sweating anymore. Okay, yep, sorry, I was calibrating it. Well, teal is it is technically a shade of blue. It is a combination of blue and green. Yes. I'm so glad you guys get my corny references. I am so unserious.
How can a bird grow so big?
Ooh, an X potion. Nice. Oh, Rax, hi. How's it going?
My turn now. Live and let live.
Okay, we are going to bounce here. I really feel like there was another treasure chest somewhere here. Oh, yeah, here they are.
Isn't there an easier way?
No complaining.
Just playing the straight man here? What do you mean? Just getting off work, driving home in a second. Had a lot happen. You look forward to a less stressful week. Oh gosh. Well, I'm glad that you're off work. Congratulations. You survived capitalism.
Live and let live.
I'm proud of you for surviving capitalism. I have, woohoo, the stroopwafel is really mushy now. I let it sit too long on the steam. It just like folded in half. One second. I think I have a napkin I can set it on or something. Kinda, sort of. Good enough. It's fine. Man, that just like folded like a paper plate. Capitalism kicked your butt, but you survived. That's what matters. You survived capitalism extreme. Congratulations. So, fun fact here. This is something that I used to do. It's a little weird, but it works. If you want a budget mocha, like you're broke, you're a broke joker, and you have drip coffee, what you can do is you can make a pot of fresh drip coffee, and you can get a Lindt Lindor truffle. Those are like the round chocolates that have the like more chocolate inside. And you can put the Lindt Lindor in the bottom of your coffee mug and pour the hot coffee over it and just stir it up. And if you add a little bit of whipped cream on top, it's amazing. Just saying. That is a broke person's mocha. Yeah, I am supposed to eat it immediately. That's my bad. That's what I get for yakking. It's still good. This is the first time hearing of this, John. Deeper version is Dutch style cocoa powder. That is true. That's how you made your girlfriend fall in love with you. She can't tell you otherwise because you make a mean mocha. Honestly, if you can, props. Own it. Own it. Which direction am I going? What is this over here? Okay, so I'm going to the left. Just making sure. You won your girlfriend with stew and she won you over with Polish cabbage. I mean, everybody has something. I would have to drag Grid in here to ask him. He is currently busy at the moment, though. See, the thing is, I have known Grid for so long that I can't really say if there was a specific dish. It's been too long for me to remember any one particular thing. Oh no, silenced. Whatever will we do? Miss.
Told ya.
But step one is bacon. Oh, if step one is the first step to Polish cabbage, no wonder it's so good. Because it's not just cabbage. But there's a whole thing a few years back and everyone on Final Fantasy X was like, oh, I was about to say Lulu. Alright, let's have another bite of this waffle before it cools back off and goes rock hard again. There's like no in between with these. I don't normally eat on stream, but today, screw it. Whatever. We cannot go down in there just yet.
I'll be right back.
I can imagine that happening very unironically too. Yeah, no, not falling for that. Not dealing with those. I'll come back for them later. You were the guy who started it? Those are some bragging rights right there, man.
Enough. That's how it's
Being somewhat of a cornball is basically a necessity, is it not? I did read your comment earlier, Nova. I don't remember if I read it out loud or just to myself. There are some people that really appreciate humor. It just depends on the person. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm a girl who tells dad jokes, so
I won't go so easy on you next time.
I don't know what that says about me and Grid, but you can extrapolate from there. I feel like there's a treasure chest I'm missing. Sorry, one moment. Favorite recipe to cook or have cooked for you? That is a good question. And unfortunately, I don't have an answer for that because I am a foodie. I love a bunch of different types of food. I can't say anything because, I mean, there are foods that I don't like, but for the most part, I tend to like more foods than I don't. So right this moment, like, if I had to just pick something in the moment, I would say some sauerkraut with some German-style mashed potatoes, which are kind of, they're like warm. They're not quite American-style mashed potatoes. And some brats or some kind of sausage. That sounds good right now. So that is my answer for today. If you ask me tomorrow, it'd probably be a different answer. Sauerkraut is a food that took a long time to grow on me. I didn't learn to like sauerkraut until after I discovered kimchi. And after I had kimchi, I was like, oh, hey, this is pretty good. German Austrian potato salad is good. Yes, it really is. I am fortunate enough to have a niche restaurant within a decent driving distance of me. I won't say close, but it's a decent driving distance that serves authentic German food. It's so good. They ironically do burgers too, but their brats are just amazing. And they have so many different kinds. Being good at cooking comes in handy, especially the food knowledge. Agreed. I feel like to a point too that cooking is a survival skill. You tend to save more money when you cook at home than you do eating out. And it's healthier as well, so. Just in case I get ambushed. I wonder if Germany burgers are different than American burgers. At least where I've been, they're the same. I think they just needed something else to offer if someone was like, yeah, I went to this place and I really don't want brats. Thanks to cooking, I eat way more vegetables than if I ate out. I tend to like a lot of dishes too that's easy to sneak vegetables into, and I mean like a lot of vegetables. I guess I gotta fight this one. Like different types of curries. It's real easy to fit curry, or sorry, veggies into curry, or pad see ew or pad ki mao. You can fit a lot of veggies into those. So not that I don't like veggies, I'm not that picky, but it's just nice if it already tastes good and it's just included. Back when you were around 8, your mom played 12 in front of you. You blame your mom for your obsession with bunny girls. Okay, all right. Hang on. I'm gonna go into my Be Right Back screen for just a second. Hang on. This is the second time it's come up in conversation today. It's gotta happen. You guys already know what's going on. Be right back. I'm still here. It won't take but a second. We're dragging out the OG model. We're doing a flashback. God damn, these ears are huge. I might have to resize. There we go. Here's my old model. My old model. I haven't used this model in like 3 years now, maybe going on 4. I don't know, it's been a while. I don't even remember any of my commands for it, but we'll chill out with it for a little bit. Oh, it's your first time seeing it? Yeah, this was my original model. This is the model I started off with when I started VTubing. It's not going anywhere. I totally let this tea oversteep as well. I am getting what I jokingly call the mom fingers, where I can just like flip a tortilla with my fingers without needing a fork or a spatula or anything. I just stuck my finger in a cup full of boiling hot tea and just pulled it back out. And I'm fine. It didn't burn me. It didn't hurt. I'm just like, huh, that's new. But yeah, this is my classic model. This was based off of my Viera from Final Fantasy XIV. And I am still a Viera in 14 as well. Every time you see the model, you think of the custom shield in Minecraft you made for it. I think Flubba made a custom skin for Minecraft for this model as well back in the day. So, I don't know. We'll chill out as a Benoit for just a few minutes before I go back. I should probably zoom out too. This model is a full body. I don't think most people got to see the full body model very often. So, there you go. That's the full body. So I wound up going with a different artist for my second model. A little too big. There we go. I wound up going with the second artist for my other model, but I have the same rigger, and he is amazing. And I will probably work with him until I am no longer a VTuber. How the hell is that the old one? Have you not? I'll zoom out on the new one. Hang on. When I switch back, I'll zoom out. I had a bunch of toggles for this one too. This one has a second hairstyle, but I don't remember the commands for it. 1 second. Let me open up my settings on here and see what the command is. What was the command to change my hair? Okay. It looks like it was this command right here. Ta-da! So this was the OG. The up hairstyle was the second hairstyle. So we will be Benoit for a little bit here. Oof. That's how you met Elle, to be honest. This is the good old days. Yeah, I still have the model. It hasn't gone anywhere. Oh no, she has the dead mom hair. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. This is actually based on a hairstyle from 14 though. Like legitimately. Ah, I missed. Okay. Yeah, Sully did not exist yet. Sully was not around until my 2.0. My little slime guy. I traded in my magic for potions. You know, I'm gonna try to use Lancet and see if anything happens. I think I already know Bullet Seed, but yeah, nothing happened. Now we know why the model was gone. No, I just retired it. I got tired of being a bunny. I just wanted to change of pace. I spent a really long time as a bunny though. I was a bunny probably for 3 years before I changed, which for some VTubers is a long time. The only difference I have is just an alternate hairstyle, this one. As far as like other outfits and stuff, I never did that. I had a friend with a mommy model, and it too was had that hairstyle and made the same jokes about it. I think it's funny because it's true. It is very much a trope in a lot of anime. Yes, that's where my old emotes come from, if you see them. Well, it's been a few years. A lot of the bad feelings I had around this model have kind of gone away, so if I ever decide that I do want to use it again, I can. It's not like it's gone anywhere. We have enough rabbit VTubers. We need a hare VTuber. Man, hares look like they've seen shit. Have you ever seen a picture of a hare? Like an actual hare? They are not cute like bunnies. They look like they have been like communicating with the outside world. Like aliens beam directly into their brains. Although, with as big as my ears are, you know, might as well be. That's one way to put it, Ryan. You're not wrong. I can move and groove, and I have a coat too. So I got my coat. It's great. I love it. I love this model. It is definitely a lot brighter. I think about right here is probably fine. Maybe a little. I try to take up too much space on the screen. There we go. Need a transform potion, so it's a pretty simple potion. I probably could set up a macro. Let me get my glasses back. We'll use a potion too. Where was I? Right, sphere good. I probably could set up a potion throw that swaps back and forth automatically. I would just have to do some research on how to get that to execute properly and smoothly. Welcome back. Oh, did it drop or something? Oh, okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Okay, are we back? It looks like ads are about to run anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna get to a save point and we're gonna quit. So if you can see, you can see. If you can't, oh well.
Over here.
Okay, can you guys hear me? If you can hear me or see me, please say potato. I'm not seeing any potatoes in chat. Hi, there's a potato, tomato, nice. All right. It's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get to a save point and then quit. If my internet's doing that right now, it will keep it up the rest of the evening. Also, I cannot snooze ads first thing. I'm so sorry.
Down there.
Of all the places. Let's go.
Yes, ma'am.
Where's Yuna?
attacking us. Protect Directly.
Yevon, Wado.
Keku? Keku!
A war between Yevon and the Albed?
Gaidak Fanuk! Wado Kuhunto Sumanas.
Vidran.
Okay, we're gonna pause for the ad breaks. I cannot stop it. We will wait right here because I don't want you guys to miss anything. Hopefully I don't buffer real hard again. We'll see. I am so sorry about that. Normally my internet holds steady. I don't know what's going on. I had issues yesterday with my internet as well. So it's just like late in the evening for some reason. It just decides to drop. So we will hold fast until everything is done over in Twitch land. And I enjoy my tea with dramatic music and a dramatic pause screen. By the way, very sincere question. This is not an invitation to be mean. This is just an invitation for open conversation. For those of you who are not in ads and can still hear me, if you have any feedback on streaming or things you think I could do better, let me know. Like, please let me know. If you're like, hey, your audio sucks, let me know and I'll try to fix it. Or if you're like, hey, we need more redeems. I do know that, but I need ideas. So if you have ideas, let me know. I am open to feedback. I'm not a professional streamer. This is just a hobby, but I do want to improve. I want you guys to enjoy the stream. Literally the tea with his drama. Oh no, now I really want a toggle where I can drink tea. I want a tea emote now. No. You could do a dunk tank redeem. Fam, I am streaming at a PC in my house. How am I supposed to get a dunk tank? Unless I dunk my model. Anytime you want to know things, ask away. I have lots of people I know and ideas to draw from. I'll see what I can think of feedback-wise. Just, if you guys want, if you think of something, if you're like, hey, this sucks, or even if you're like, hey, you suck, but you could improve this one thing, that's fine. Just don't be mean and be like, hey, you suck. And I'll be like, okay, that's not, that's not constructive. I need feedback on what I can fix. Your model gets dunked or splashed, but you redeem it for a chance to hit a target. Oh. Or a spin the wheel thing. That's not a bad idea, Oakart. Jang, hi. How are you? I was just telling chat earlier that before I had internet issues, that I am back into 14 as well. More ads. Okay. Okay, ads should be about done. I'll wait for Jang to get out of ads. Uyanje. Ooh. That was like the most pitiful ooh I've ever done. I haven't done that in so long. I'm out of practice. It's not easy to do either. Doop doop doop. Let me guys know when you. Okay, it ended just on time. Hi, Jang. Sorry, I was all excited to see you. I was like, oh my god, it's Jang. How you doing? I was letting you know I'm back on my Final Fantasy 14 bullshit again. It's great. I love it. I am still pre Dawn Trail, but I am very slowly working my way through Endwalker post patches with Grid. How have you been? I haven't seen you stream in a while. Well, that's the thing. I haven't streamed in a while. Do you accept game recommendations, specifically for visual novels? Hell yes, I do. I love Otome games. I love visual novels. Like, lay it on me. Lay it on me. Also, you can join my Discord if you want to post it in like we have a channel for games. 1 second. I think that's the command. There you go. If you would like to join, that is the link. You can always post game recommendations over in the game chat. JPD. Let me look that one up. You're almost done with university. Nice. Oh, this is an indie one. It looks like it's still being worked on too. Nice. I have the tab up. I will look into this a little bit more later. Is it for Ruby fans? Or is that just an ad? I don't know. I'm a little confused, but I will look more into it after stream. Yeah, I'm a sucker for visual novels. I had considered at one point playing Even If Tempest on stream because I love it, but I'm just like, it's pretty girly. Like my demographic is not a bunch of girls. So I don't know if you'd enjoy it. Plus, you know, you guys would probably question my horrible taste in men. I have horrible taste in men. Okay, well, not horrible. I bagged Grid, but fictional character-wise.
You Riku's friends? Well, just don't stand there. Come on. Let's go kick those Guado out of our home.
Who?
Sid, leader of the Al-Bed. He's my dad.
Somnium Files win. Soon, actually. I do need to play more of that. I started that back around... I think technically it was December. It was like right after Halloween. I missed Halloween. And I played a little bit and then haven't touched it since. I need to get back around to it. Someone okay that message, please? Oh, yeah. 1 second. There you go. What, that wasn't bad. Sorry, I have my my moderation filter set kind of high, just because I normally don't have issues out of people, but I always assume the worst. So I'd rather it, you know, need to be released than, you know, expose you guys to something like that. Not that yours is bad, but like if something were bad.
Let's go.
Yeah, we have to save Uni.
Not only Yuna, right?
Right.
Okay, so normally, fun fact, if you're playing this game, there would be an Al-Bed primer right about over here, roughly, that you have to pick up off the ground. This is an area that you cannot come back to if you miss it, and you miss out on the primer for the rest of the game. You have to wait until your next game and compile to be able to complete your dossier or whatever you want to call it. It's a Ruby fan game. You don't need to watch Ruby to play it as you're an amnesiac. Oh, and the game explains things like you're, oh, okay. Like, it's like you don't know anything. So you learn as you go. That does clear that up. I have seen a tiny bit of Ruby. I mean, like, maybe the first 3 episodes. Just enough to kind of know who the characters are, mostly. I remember, like, half their names. Ruby never grabbed me. Now, Red versus Blue, on the other hand, that grabbed me. I watched Red versus Blue up through, like, the Pizza Quest arc, and then I stopped there. All right, so let's see. It is 9:30 p.m. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. We are about to head into a really heavy hitting part of the story. Excuse me while I mute this. Okay, we're gonna mute that for just a second because it just repeats. I think it's saying like get underground or something. It just my brain cannot handle that looping. We're gonna head into like a really emotional part of the game here soon. Where it's we're gonna have a giant truth bomb dropped on us. If you haven't played the game before, it is pivotal, not pivotable, pivotal. See, I'm blonde. I'm getting the blonde brain. Yeah, it changes a lot. So I don't know when my next stream will be. I don't have anything scheduled. I would like to get a schedule set, but every time I say that, it doesn't happen. I can't make promises, but I will try to let you guys know, at least on Discord, whenever I go live. I haven't been as active on Twitter lately. I have just been very much in my lane, focused, flourishing. I haven't been on social media much at all. I don't know why. It's just kind of lost its appeal to me. I know that Twitter is a good way to reach out to you guys and for you guys to see cool content. And I think maybe if I'm being honest, a little bit of it is, oh, I'm still gabbing for a few minutes. I'm sorry. A little bit of it is because I couldn't produce new content. I was out of a job. I had no money. And so I couldn't get new art to show you guys and be like, hey, like, look, cool new art. And a few people did gift me art and thank you. I know that Varen was one and I think Mean Dean was another. Thank you guys so much for the art that you did gift me. I'm pretty sure that I shared those in Discord. If not, let me know and I will share them. But it was just really discouraging, and they're like shorts and stuff take time, and I was trying to job search, and I was just balancing a whole lot. Excuse me. I was just balancing a whole lot. And it just, I don't know, it kind of lost its shine back around the holidays. The holiday season is a little rough as well, for me. So yeah, I'm not gonna get all doom and gloom, but it can be kind of rough sometimes. So yes. So I will attempt maybe to get back into posting on Twitter, maybe Blue Sky. I touch Blue Sky even less than I touch Twitter. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, but I will be around. I'm on Discord if you guys need me. I am working during the week now, and I am for sure usually busy on Saturdays, but Sundays are kind of, up in the air. I might start streaming on Sundays. So we'll see. So whenever I have basically what I'm saying, long-winded, is I'll have a schedule eventually, maybe, probably, hopefully. A lot of, if in their statements. Yeah, it is X, but I don't know. It's just not as comfortable to say. I like saying Twitter. It rolls off the tongue better. Same thing. X Twitter. Twitter X. But yeah, with that being said, let me see if anybody I know is streaming right now. We will do a raid. Someone's probably going to poop their pants when they see me raiding in because I haven't streamed in like basically 3 months. Actually, looks like oh, you can hear me. All right. Well, everybody get in the van. We're going to go visit Eric. Eric's really cool. Eric is currently streaming Love in Deep Space. Kind of a girly game. Might not be everybody's cup of tea, but if you don't mind to hang around just a minute and say hi, I'm sure it'd make Eric very happy. So with that being said, we're all good. We're all getting in the van. We're all heading over, and I will see you over in Eric's stream momentarily. So we're going to go for ad start. And real quick while this pulls up, Calvin Powell, Rosie Dewdrop, and Neko City, thank you very much for the follows while I was offline. I appreciate it. I will see you over in Eric's stream. Have a good night. Bye.